The use of Native American imagery, symbols, language, and names in the U.S. military has a long history, often fraught with contradictions. While many Native Americans have served despite a conflicted relationship with the United States, many Indigenous scholars have been critical of the military's use of Native American imagery as reducing diverse cultures to symbols of warfare. Let's take a closer look at some objects from the Soldiers' Memorial Collection to explore the topic further. In the early years of the American Republic, Native nations were often the primary opponent of the U.S. military. While waging campaigns against the Cherokee, Lakota, Apache, and many others, the military also admired and studied the tactics of indigenous nations. Through early military campaigns and later reinforced in popular culture, Native warriors were romanticized as fearless, stealthy, and resilient. These stereotypes would influence U.S. military symbolism for years to come. In 1969, these ideas were formed into policy as the U.S. Army introduced a formal system for naming its aircraft after Native American tribes and indigenous leaders. The AH-64 Apache, UH-60 Blackhawk, and the CH-47 Chinook are among the most prominent examples. This helmet, belonging to Sergeant Harley L. Wilson, was assigned to the U.S. Army's 2nd Infantry Division during World War II. It is another example of the use of Native American imagery in the U.S. military's designs. The U.S. Army's 2nd Infantry Division was organized in France in 1917, and shortly after, held a contest to create a distinctive insignia. The winning design featured the profile of a Native American warrior inside a white 5-pointed star on top of a black shield. This patch, of unknown origins, was also used by the 2nd Infantry Division. While the design can be seen as a reductive stereotype, it remains in use to this day. It is still celebrated by the Army for its historic significance as the insignia of one of their most decorated units. The Army's 45th Division's use of Native symbols presents a stark contrast to the 2nd Division's Indian head insignia. The 45th Division was organized as a National Guard division drawing on troops from Oklahoma, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico. Because of the strong Native American heritage of the American Southwest, as well as the large number of Native Americans serving in the 45th Division, in 1924 the Army approved an insignia featuring a yellow swastika on a red diamond background. The swastika had for centuries been a symbol of good luck by many indigenous cultures of the American Southwest. As the German Nazi Party adopted the swastika as its official emblem in the 1930s, the Army recognized that the symbol would be misunderstood from its earlier meanings. Again, a competition was held, and in 1939, the 45th Division adopted a Thunderbird insignia. The winning design was created by Woodrow Woody Bigbo, a Kiowa artist from Oklahoma. The Thunderbird was associated with strength, protection, and happiness in many Native American traditions. The Thunderbird Division later became recognized as one of the U.S. Army's divisions that helped liberate Nazi concentration camps, including the Dachau camp in 1945. In a striking irony, the unit that had once worn a Native American swastika fought against a regime that had appropriated and transformed its global meaning. To learn more about Native Americans' long and complex relationship with the U.S. military, visit Why We Serve, now on display at Soldiers' Memorial Military Museum.